All right, this is how you log in to the Omniture analytics. So depending on what type of account you have, whether you have an individual account, enter in your CB Richard Ellis across the top right here. Then your CBRE credentials right here. You want to make sure you're on version 15 and standard, not single sign-on. Whenever you get here, this is a little video that just pops up. It shows you the new release and the new features of this latest version. You can watch that if you want. If you're logging in with a general username and password, a generic one that's made for a group, it's recommended that you don't make any changes in here. So because sometimes you can set your home page and different features, but it's going to be different for many users. So if you're logging in with under a general account, please don't make any changes in here to the layout. And that is the login process. All right, now that you're logged in, this is the home page that you're going to see. And this is just for the general navigator in a whole. Over here, you can see for August, these are page views, unique visitors by day. These are the days down here. The bounce rate on these pages, that means when people go to a page, they view it, they don't click on anything else, and they leave. That's what the bounce rate means. Refer types, you're not going to get any refers just because you're on Navigator and no one's going to be referring to that. The suite totals, these are just the whole metrics for August. Page views, unique visitors, visits, and this is for Navigator in whole. You can see where they're coming from. You're not going to have any keywords either. But to get to your pages that you want, you are going to come over here and go to Site Content. Then you're going to go to Pages. Then this is going to pop up right here. And how you're going to get to pages that you are interested in, or your page, is by this filter. And I have a page pulled up here in Navigator on a different window. This is the Dallas area. So I want to see what's going on in Dallas. So I'm going to take this Dallas right there. I'm going to copy it. We'll go back here and stick it in here. And we're looking for pages after that, so I'm going to go ahead and put another / in there. And hit go. Now this tells me all the pages in Dallas is the top 14. Shows you the page views right here. And what you can actually do is you can drill down further on if you want. So let's just go to, well, let's see, Human Resources and Operations. And so if we want this, this is a little trick right here you're going to need to know. So in this URL, you see it says Human plus Resources plus the plus right there. All those pluses mean is whenever this URL was created, there is a space in there. So what we need to do is let's copy this extension right there, and we're going to put it in here. We can take out the .htm. Now here's what we need to do is if we did a search for this right now, it would come up with nothing. So what we need to do is we need to go take away these pluses and put our spaces back in. And hit go, and that will bring up the information on that page right here, and it shows that it has been clicked on 22 times, and those 22 times are for this date right here. This is August, and if we want to change this metric, we can say we can put it actually in times. We can put in whatever date we want. Hit run report. There we can see it's been viewed 139 times. We can also add metrics to this by clicking the Add Metric button right here. This window will pop up, and let's just say we want to see what our bounce rate is. We'll put our bounce rate over here. We'll drag and drop it. And let's see how many unique visitors we have. And then we're going to hit OK. And here we have right here. Here's our different metrics we have here. We've got our time frame up here that we wanted. You can configure your graph right here by clicking the Configure button. We can look at it as a pie chart. We can do that. You can add metrics at any time. Add metrics, and let's choose entries. Entries means the people that entered directly to this page, either from a link sent via email or something they bookmarked or something else like that. So let's hit OK. And then we see down here we have our entries. We can configure our graph. You can do stack bars, vertical bars, basically any option you need. All right, if you're looking to see how many times a certain file has been downloaded on your page, a PDF or a document, it could be really anything. This is how you do it. There's a couple of ways you can get there. The easiest way is just in your navigation, type in download, and it's file downloads, or from your navigation bar right here under your reports and analytics, you go to site content, links, file download. And we're going to pick a file as well right here, since we haven't put any filter items in there. It just shows all of them. So we are going to now put our filter in. So I'm just going to pick a file. Okay, here's a org chart. So let's go ahead and open that in a new tab. And we're just going to copy this in part right here and place it in our filter and hit go. There it is. It shows how many times it's been downloaded. Just like before, you can pick a range or a specific day. If you have a range set and you want to see the days that it was downloaded, you click on the file, go to Site Metrics, and hit Page Views. And this shows you the days that it was downloaded and how many times. If you have let's just say you have a page listed that has a bunch of documents on it. Let me take this filter out right here, and I'll show you this little trick. All right, so here is like there's a bunch of documents right here in groups, public documents. There's a bunch of resources in there. So let's just let's take this and we're going to put it in here, and let's take out the actual file name. Let's just see how many documents are loaded in here. You can do this with your page as well. Okay, so here's all the documents located there. And let's say I have a list of documents that all start with, like right here's a CBRE source. Well, you know, I really don't care about all those, so I want to filter those out. So what you can do is you click on Advanced right here, and we are going to add criteria. We're going to hit this little plus, and we want to weed those out. So let's, instead of hitting contains, let's hit does not contain, and let's type in the beginning of this. Right there, CBRE source. Already had it in there. And hit search. Now it'll take these away. So now we have everything in there with the beginning of that file name taken away. So you can do those if you have a bunch of files on your page that all start with the same that you don't need those analytics for. You just create an advanced criteria and you can put it in here. You can do several of them. So you have several options. Equal, starts with, ends. Special characters. You've got special characters in there you don't want or you want to find. That's how you do it. Now I'm going to show you how to install the Click Map plugin to your browser. You need to be using Internet Explorer or Firefox. What exactly the Click Map plugin does is it shows you the value of an individual page. It can show you the value of an actual element on a page, and it can actually show you the value of the actual real estate on the page, like where people are clicking, what's the hottest spot on your page. So to do that, just go, once you're logged in, go in here and just type in Click Map, and you want to get down here to the bottom, Visitor Click Map. Then you'll see this page right here. Click on Install Now. This window will pop up, and install the Click Map plugin. And then we will restart. Okay, after you have installed the plugin and restarted your browser, if you go back in here, you'll see this right here. But open up a new browser window like I have right here, and I just went to, close that out. I just went back to one of the pages in CBRE. Go up here to Tools, and then where it says Click Map, go ahead and click that. And then go ahead and log in with your credentials. And I'll show you how this works. Now what it's doing right now is it's creating overlays, and it's showing what people clicked on right here. We're going to actually, it's showing us, you can set your metric for a specific day, or we're going to actually going to set it through a period, a range. We're going to go through, let's say the past 90 days. Hit Run Report. Now on this particular page right here, it will tell me everything that has been clicked on in the past 90 days, and if you roll over it, it will give you the metrics. Like down there at the bottom, it says click 6, and it's ranked 2 of 27. That means out of the 27 clicks, this is ranked number 2. You can see how they're different colors. The lighter the color means the least amount of clicked on. The brighter the color means they're the most clicked on. So this is ranked number 1 out of 27. And this is, as you can see by the URL down the bottom, this is a PDF. So if you roll over it, it shows you how many times it was clicked on within that 90 days. And these are obviously the navigation right here. It shows you how many times that these were clicked on up here. Also, if you want to see, actually let me widen this page right here. There. Now we can see within that range, clicked out of it, let's go back, it's about 90 days. So we can see the total of page views is 125. Average clicks to the page, you can see all your metrics right here. Average time spent on the page, number of reloads. So that's how the Click Map works, and I highly recommend it because you can actually see where people are clicking on, what they're clicking on, and how many times they are doing it.